In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum to all. Welcome to Virtual Learning System of Pakistan International School Time. Dear students, today I am going to start unit number 11, Heat. This is your science book. Open your books and come on page number 65. Unit number 11, Heat. Students, how would you describe what you feel when if you touched an ice cube wrapped in a piece of paper towel or a cup of hot tea? Again, I repeat for you, how would you describe when you feel when if you touched an ice cube wrapped in a piece of paper towel or a cup of hot tea? You would use words like hot and cold, or temperature and heat to describe it. Some people think that heat and temperature mean the same thing. Some people think that heat and temperature means the same thing. But in scientific language, they mean two different things. How they differ from each other, we need to study both of them. Students, all matter is made up of atoms. All matter is made up of atoms. Matter is made up of tiny invisible particles called atoms. These particles keep moving all the time. All matter is made up of atoms, and matter is made up of tiny invisible particles called atoms. And these particles keep moving all the time. They keep moving all the time. Everything which has weight and occupies space is called matter. Everything which has weight and occupies space is called matter. For example, milk pack has a weight and occupies space. Soft drink has weight and occupies space. Bell has weight and occupies space. Balloons have weight and occupies space. Pear has weight and occupies space. Books have weight and occupy space. Hot air balloon has weight and occupies space. Pen has weight and occupies space. So everything which has weight and occupies space is called matter. States of matter. There are three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. How many states of matter? There are three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. So how many states of matter? There are three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. Again, here you see the image of states of matter. This is the solid state, liquid state, and gas state. In solid state. In solid states, they do not move at the same speed. In solid states, particles do not move at the same speed. But in liquid state, particles move faster. In liquid state, particles move faster. In solid state, particles do not move at the same speed. But in liquid state, particles move faster. And in gas state, particles move freely. In gas state, particles move freely. Again, here you see in solid state, particles do not move at the same speed. In liquid state, particles move faster. In gas state, particles move freely. Again, here you see this is a solid state, particles do not move. In liquid states, particles move faster. And in gas state, particles move freely. Again, here you see in solid state, the solid is heated, convert into liquid. And when the liquid is heated, start moving and convert into gas form. And gas particles have a great deal of energy. They move at great speeds. Again, here you see in solid state, when solid is heated, convert into liquid state. And when the liquid is heated, it converts into gas state, and gas particles have a great deal of energy and they move at great speeds and are far from each other. Again, here you see convert into liquid. When liquid is heated, convert into gas and they start moving freely. State, solid state, see, in liquid state and in gas state. The movement of particles in solid state, in liquid state, and in gas state. In solid state, the particles are rigid, fixed shape, fixed volume. In liquid state, particles not rigid, no fixed shape, but fixed volume. And in gas state, not rigid, no fixed shape, no fixed volume. See, in solid state, particles are rigid, fixed shape, fixed volume. In liquid state, not rigid, no fixed shape, but the fixed volume. In gas state, not rigid, no fixed shape, and no fixed volume. Here you see the arrangement of particles in three states. Temperature. We measure the temperature with the help of thermometer. If something is hot, so temperature rise and move upward. See, when the thing is hot, the temperature start moving upward. But again, the next one is cold. Temperature in two form, in hot form and in cold form. Melting. When we melt the solid particles, they convert into liquid. How? Let's see. A cup of hot tea has thermal energy in the form of kinetic energy from its particle. Some of this energy is transferred to the particles in the cold milk that you added to make the tea cooler. A cup of tea has thermal energy in the form of kinetic energy from its particle. Some of this energy is transferred to the particles in the cold milk that you added to make the tea cooler. Here you see, when you take out an ice cube from the freezer, what happened to it? It gradually start melting, and it gradually melt and changes into liquid. Why does this happen? Since the air around the ice cube is warmer and heat flows from warmer to cooler object. So it melts the ice cube. When you take out an ice cube from the freezer, what happened to it? It gradually melts and changes into liquid. Why? Because the air around the ice cube is warmer and heat flows from warmer to cooler objects. So it melts the ice cube. Again, here you see the air around the ice cube is warmer, so that's why the ice cube start melting. The heat can melt solid. Change of solid to liquid by heating. Here you see in the beaker or in a glass jar, there is ice cubes in solid state. When we heat, they melt and convert into water. It means in liquid state. So solid melt and convert into liquid by heating. Here solid change into liquid by heating. Here you see, when we boil the water, the liquid convert into gas or water vapor. When we boil the water, the liquid convert into water vapor or in gas form. Here you see this process called evaporation. Evaporation, this process by which a liquid turns into a gaseous or vapor form. So heat can evaporate liquid. Heat can melt solid also, and heat can evaporate liquid. Here you see when the sun rays heat the liquid, and here the liquid convert into gas form. The process of a liquid changing into a gas. Your clouds are the form of gas. Here you see when the water start boiling by heating, the water liquid phase convert into gaseous phase. Water boiling, liquid phase means water convert into steam, it means gaseous phase. Okay, dear students, I hope you understand these topics. Inshallah, in the next lecture, we complete this chapter. Best of luck.